Yes.
Okay.
Go.
Morning, everybody on Facebook. Alan at Just Fishing. Want to do a quick little video on chatterbaits. It's kind of getting that time of year. Here soon we'll be in pre-spawn, and chatterbait is really good that time of year in the 48 to 54, 55 degree water temps. For several reasons. It's got the vibration, kind of like a lipless bait, but more bulk. It's kind of known for getting bigger bites. And I wanted to kind of talk to you about the different chatterbaits, the colors, the trailers, kind of the full rundown. First, the time of year you're fishing it, pre-spawn, you're fishing it up shallow, you're generally trying to mimic a bluegill. So you see all these chatterbaits here I've got are green pumpkins. I like a green pumpkin or some sort of bluegill or brim pattern, or even black and blue if it's really stained or dirty water. But first, let's talk about these three different chatterbaits that I've got here. This is the original ZMan Chatterbait. It's $4.99, kind of the one that started it all. Pretty basic, it's got a good hook. I think it's a 5/0 hook. They don't specify the brand it is. It's probably a VMC. One keeper. You can see right there, one keeper to hold your trailer. It's got the ZMan Easy Skirt, which is easy to change or replace. I think most of the heads are just solid black, and most of the blades are either or nickel. I think all the colors just have a nickel blade. Catches fish great. It's the original. Nothing wrong with it at all. This is the Project Z, one step higher, and I've got a trailer on it already because I've been using this one before. But with them, you get a 5/0 mustad hook. It's a better grade hook. You can't see the barbs on the shank, but you get two barbs opposing, so it holds your trailer a little better. Skirt colors are quite a bit better, but it's the same style as the other one as far as the Easy Skirt. You can replace it easy. It's all one piece. And then they either got polished blades or the black oxide, which I really like. It's super durable. The finish doesn't come off. That's a really good one. It's $7.99. It's got the eyes too, as you can see. And then this is the jackhammer, and it has a gamakatsu hook, so one step better yet on the hook. It's got double wire keepers, which are better yet as far as holding your trailer in place. A hand-tied skirt, again, a little better. It's on there. It's not going to slide down on you or anything like that. The blade is a little thinner. It's supposed to be a harder stainless steel. I don't know if I have any way to measure that or say that that's the case, but the design. Can you zoom in here a little bit? If you notice, the eyelet where the blade is hooked to the head, the eyelet is closer to the head, so the blade actually hits the head, and that's the whole premise behind this version, is you get that knocking or really hard chatter. That's why they call it the jackhammer. If you compare it to like this one, this is the original one, you see the distance from the head. There's no way this blade is gonna hit that head every time it goes back and forth. So this one does have vibration, but the jackhammer's got much more. And it's all because the blade is so close to the head. And they give you a decoy snap, kind of premium components. And they're $15.99, they're pricey. But they do have a lot of vibration. They start vibrating easier and quicker on the retrieve. But that's kind of the rundown of the three main versions they make. They make 5 or 6 different versions, but that's the big three. I want to talk trailers just a second. This is the Yamamoto Zako, probably my favorite. And the big thing you need to know about chatterbait trailers, when these first came out, it seemed like people were putting, you know, crawls and creatures and all kinds of different trailers on them. But what most people found was that if you put a trailer with a lot of built-in action, like a rage crawl, for example, or a twin-tail grub or something, that the trailer has so much action it competes with the blade, and it dampens the vibration of the blade, and you don't want to do that. And that's kind of where these new Chatterbait trailers came from. They have no built-in action. If you just rigged them on a worm hook and threw them out there, it would have really no action. So it doesn't compete with the vibration of the blade. So you retain that really hard vibration, hard thump of the bait, and it in turn makes the trailer move a lot. So, you know, experiment with different things, but I think you'll find you get the best, hardest vibration by using a trailer that really has no action at all on its own. And that's the Yamamoto Zaco. It's made to sit vertical, kind of like a little fishtail on the bait. It's a much tougher plastic than the rest of Yamamoto's line as far as the Senkos and the grubs and everything. This is a different plastic formula. It's very tough. ZMan's got one. It's really good too. It's kind of similar design. Got the cuts, vertical tail. We all know how tough and durable the ZMan stuff is, so it's a good one. And then the Rage Menace grub, it probably has the most action of any of the three, but it's not enough to overpower the Chatterbait. It's still a good one. And if I use this one, I rig it vertical, kind of like a little bluegill tail, sitting vertical rather than horizontal. But they're a lot of fun to fish. This high stained water that we've got right now kind of lends itself to fishing them. And I'd say they'll become even better in the weeks to come as we get closer to spring here. So take them out, give them a try. Message us or call us if you have any questions. Be glad to help you. Thank you for watching.